Turn your obstacles into opportunities and your problems into possibilities. Roy T. Bennett, The Light in the Heart. I remember quite clearly, 2011, 5th grade, Maui. Sitting at the dining table across from my mother, she gave me the distinct impression that she felt defeated, her head in her hands. She begged me to just get my work done. Painfully, she says, "Put something down on the page." I struggled vigorously to complete my homework. We rephrase and rehearse this scene nightly. You see, instead of paying attention to the lesson, my time spent in the classroom was dedicated to doodling, to theorizing, to daydreaming. I didn't understand the material. The issue was that I was disinterested, disengaged, and confused. College had never been on my radar. School wasn't something that I enjoyed. In fact, I started to resent the institution. My performance was stagnant. It was failing fast. I felt like a number rather than a person. I used to see obstacles as things I would either simply be good at or more likely, things that would knock me down and bruise me. I hadn't learned to see my possibilities for what they were. I would rather steer clear of the barriers altogether, and due to that outlook, I became rather good at avoiding my issues in school. I found it easier, more interesting, to listen to the narratives playing out in my head. I would gaze out the window and allow my imagination to run free rather than facing my reality. Having moved across the West Coast and to the Pacific Islands in my youth, I've attended a range of school districts and therefore interacted with various teaching styles. However, I hadn't found a style that fit me. It's never comfortable to enter a new environment with new people and new expectations. It's easy to fall behind and never easy to catch back up. Although I've had my fair share of hardship due to circumstance, I know that I would not be the person that I am today without the opportunity to live and evolve from the challenges brought to me by each region and especially through AVID. Starting freshman year, AVID promised me it was possible for me to attend college. They told me it would give me the building blocks to succeed. All that I had to do was put them in place. At this point in my life, these were simply empty promises. I hadn't yet seen the power that I possessed. It wasn't until my mid-junior year when the pieces started to fall into place. Realizing that I needed to make my standing stronger, for the first time, I set my mind to achieving straight A's. Taking hold of my newfound responsibility, I attended school during service days. While my peers were cozy and warm inside their beds, I was retesting, I was reevaluating my assignments. I stand in front of a computer, the monitor boring a hole into me. I wait for the next screen to load. I'm anxious. My thoughts play cruel jokes. What if I fail? What if I turned that assignment in too late? Is it even possible? The screen flashes white. I stand there, I stare. And as I see the same letter repeating across every single category, I felt amazed. This was the moment that I knew I could do anything, I could achieve anything, I could be anything, and nothing would hold me back. After achieving A's, I felt a wave of clarity sweep over me like a rush of water dousing me. I had never been more motivated and excited to set goals for college and to achieve them. I had finally crossed my barriers. They fell down at my feet. Knowing how far my path has diverged makes me feel appreciative of the things I've seen, the good and the bad. If I described in my own words, AVID, it means more than just simply advancement via individual determination. It means I have a future. It means I have the chance to do great and be great. AVID can be defined as a college and career preparatory course that lays down fundamental skills students will utilize in secondary education and life beyond. AVID is a chance to catch my best opportunity. Through my own journey, this program has instilled within me a flying determination to succeed. I believe that I will not only survive, but thrive in a global society. The stability AVID has provided me with has given me the confidence to look forward and raise my hand to answer a math question with self-assurance. I would say AVID is an investment that modern education needs and deserves. I can have authority over my own education, even if I blurt out the wrong answer and my classmates laugh at me, by simply looking forward and raising my hand, by continuing to ask questions. In a classroom, not every student participates, but that does not mean those students don't have the capacity to succeed. They might just be lacking the self-confidence to put themselves out there. I no longer feel dumb nor shamed for not knowing the right answers. I press myself to ask as many clarifying questions as possible. The encouragement that I have received has opened my eyes to the fact that I can do anything I set my mind to, and I can prove it. I attribute my diversifying range of thought to AVID strategies, and I feel as if I'm a well of untapped potential, and I will be a valuable asset. I'm a proud young woman that strives to provide a future for the next generations to come. Standing here before you is an AVID scholar, entertainer, and leading lady in all things Jayden Pomeroy. No one can predict how my life will pan out, but I do know that because of AVID, I have had the best start. I feel my value, and I see with clarity my next step after graduation. I'm never afraid, and this is only my beginning.